Today I want to talk about the difference between a passive foot and an active foot, and how having an active foot when we squat can help improve performance in it. So with the passive foot, you'll see a lot of people, like, they tend to lose their arch and they collapse in the squat. And you see a lot of people when they do squat and have more of a passive foot, you can squat pretty deep down here like so, but then a lot of people, like I said, are either going to collapse, they're going to go into lumbar flexion in the bottom, and it's just not going to be a good looking squat. So what we like to coach instead is something what we call an active foot. So what that really means is more of a tripod stance with the foot itself. So what we want to focus on is 3 points of contact on the foot. We want to go on the heel, and we want to go on the head of the 5th metatarsal, so right below the pinky toe, and we want in the head of the 1st metatarsal, right below the big toe. And what we want is even distribution between all 3 of those points. So then when we get into that tripod stance, we don't want to say knees out in the context of like pushing our knees out to the point where we're coming out into the outsides of our feet. That's wrong. We do want to coach knees out, get the tripod stance, kind of corkscrew ourselves into the ground, and we're going to feel a lot more tension in the hips and get a lot more stability. And this is what we call active foot. And you'll notice too when I get into the active foot stance from the side, so I have my 3 points of contact, I'm corkscrewing the floor, I have my active foot, I feel a lot of tension in my hips right now, and when I squat down and maintain that active foot, I'm not going to be able to squat as low, but I'm not hanging out and my ligaments and tendons just kind of hanging out in the bottom position. Like, I'm more active, I'm still spreading the floor, and then I'm going to finish there. So give that a try. You'll almost undoubtedly see an improvement in your squat performance. You're going to feel more tension, you're going to feel tighter, and you'll probably feel a lot better too. So give that a try.